And welcome back to 3-Bit Life once again, everybody. I am Brandon, joined by my buddy Kim.
Hello.
And today we're doing something a little bit different. Now, normally we play our retro games from retro consoles or arcade games from emulators, but this time around we are playing a 3DS game. And not only to the 3DS, it's on the new 3DS XL. Today we are playing Samurai Warriors Chronicles 3, a Musou game for the fine folks at Omega Force. We're going to play through it, and we're going to try to get through as long as we can bear it. And
You like those games?
I do. I'm a big fan of the Musou franchise, no doubt about it. Musou series of games, generally speaking, whether Namco made it or Omega Force done too much better, I like Musou games. And so I'm hoping this will be a good Musou experience.
Well, this is your first time playing the 3DS, so...
Exactly. I do not play handheld games, so this is the very first. This is a big first for me right now.
I don't understand
But this isn't a normal 3DS. Kim, why don't you tell us about this 3DS?
So you are now using a new Nintendo 3DS XL. It's going to be one of the final versions of it, I'm pretty sure, that came out. It's now discontinued. I'm pretty sure they're not making new ones anymore. This console has been modded with a Katsukiri card, so it has its own capture card. The people that did this capture card did a special version of it, and they have modded it to not only capture, but the output for video and audio is coming from a USB-C. So it's not a USB, like a micro USB, I think they usually use?
Yeah,
usually it's micro USB. This is using a USB-C that has also replaced the charge port. So I'm able to charge and output audio and video through one USB-C port.
Wow.
Very expensive, people. Very, very expensive.
But hey, well worth it.
Oh yeah, I love it. It works really well, not an issue, and it gets sound without any issue. So like the sound that you're hearing right now from the game is actually just captured directly from the 3DS with no special... I'm not using any type of wire from the audio out port on the 3DS to get that sound. That sound is coming through the USB-C, so...
Very, very cool technology.
Yeah, very.
Very advanced. Something I wouldn't think they actually get for a handheld system, but... Here we are.
Here we are.
So let's go. Samurai Warriors Chronicles 3. Let's get it.
So you said you like these kind of games, right?
I love the Musou type games. I just like... I got 12 minutes of data on it already, so I'm just going to not choose that so we can start from the beginning. Start a new file, yes. But yeah, I love the Musou franchises in general. Like, I don't know why. Anytime you drop a guy in the middle of the screen and fight thousands of other useless guys, I enjoy it. I like that power. And I'm not going to play on easy. Nope. I'm a G.
Okay.
And successfully connected to this. Yeah.
So that circle pad, I think, is actually counting the little right nubby stick above the right buttons on there.
Oh.
You need a right stick for this game to control the camera, I'm pretty sure. Oh. And the 3DS didn't originally have that. So they made a circle pad Pro, which gave you a right stick, but you don't need that with the new 3DSs.
Ah, so the new 3DS came with a nubby that the other ones didn't.
Yeah, so it's uncomfortable to use, don't get me wrong, but you can use it to move the camera.
Okay. So, let's see what happens. Musou games, you really rely a lot on camera movement to figure out where the heck you are and what bad guy you're fighting.
Well, we'll see if you can get used to that.
Okay, so, Samurai Warriors Chronicles 3, everybody. We're going to jump in. If it's anything like the other Samurai Warriors games, it should teach you a lot about Japanese history. Alright, so I got to make a guy first. So, I'm going to make a character really quickly here. I'm going to name him... I shall name him...
you might want to use the
directional pad? Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, you can also use a stylus.
Aha, really?
Yes. So, at the bottom.
The bottom.
Right here.
Just pull it out?
Yep. It's there.
Oh, wait, now I see it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So, you can use this.
Uh-huh.
And it might be a little faster to type your name on screen.
Okay, so I want to delete some layers out. How do I go about doing that? This is retarded. Let's see.
Well,
there's no backspace button. What kind of keyboard is this?
There's a big delete button. What are you talking about?
Well, that's not how you backspace. Okay. Hey.
It's not a QWERTY keyboard either.
I'm gonna call this guy Afro.
All caps?
Yeah, all caps.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how important his name is to me. To me. Okay, Afro, space. Okay.
Try hitting the right.
Oh my God, this is the weirdest keyboard in history, man.
You need to learn how to play with a 3DS, alright? This is craziness.
Right. His name will be Afro Dad, alright?
Okay.
And, okay. So his name is Afro Dad. I'm going to give him a face. I'm not going to put any time in this. So, first of all, if he's Afro guy, he's got an Afro, right? So, well. That's his hair color, right?
I don't know.
Hairstyle. Oh, there we go. Oh, so there's color, and then there's actually hair. So let's go to the end, because the black hairstyles are always at the end. So let's go. 65, 64.
Oh, look at that. That's great.
Hey, nice. Okay. But But that ain't an afro. So
No, it's not.
He's got to have it. Every game has an afro, Kim. Right? Mohawk. Little Mohawk.
Pelvic strip, yes.
Hey, there you go. Afro Dad the Samurai is being born right before your eyes. Eyebrows, I want to give him some funny eyebrows. Let's see. I want to have some big eyebrows, like Rock Lee Naruto eyebrows.
Oh.
Those
are pretty.
Those are pretty accented, though. I don't like the accents.
Oh.
How about I use these big boys here?
Okay.
Nice and heavy.
Well, they're heavy and nicely contoured.
That's right. Let me get some eyes. So there's some basic creative character, but there's options. You can gotta look unique.
I mean, you're not changing features or anything, but...
No, not really, but I am changing his eye type. I'll go to
That
eye
is like the most hilarious Samurai Warriors character.
I can give him a different nose.
Oh, you can.
Let's see what it goes. Let's go to the back end of the noses. Yeah, that's a sharp one there.
No.
I know. I like this one there.
Okay.
And mouth. And tearing his mouth. And I noticed that everything's kind of normalized, so there's nothing really crazy.
Nah, nothing like overtly racist or anything.
Yeah, it's just all kind of very basic. All right, so
I appreciate it.
I appreciate it. He has kind of a big mouth now. So I like that. And I'm gonna see that's gonna be a finish on these details. All right, finish. Body type.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what kind of body types we have.
You can choose his head size too. Wow.
Wow. Standard. That's muscular there. Powerful.
Now, are these guys always covered like this?
What do you mean?
Clothes-wise. Like, are they always covered up like this?
For the most part, in the Samurai Warriors games, very few guys show very much skin.
Well, I'm asking because what difference does the body type make if you're not really going to see it, I guess?
See, the fat guy looks different.
Slightly, yes.
Well,
yeah, that's definitely.
Yeah, then the slender guy.
Okay, I see.
And there's tall and slim.
If you make him tall enough, he could be a basketball player.
I want to go with the chunky guy.
Okay, yeah, do that then. That's
okay, so I have my guy here. He's gonna be chunky. Head size is fine. His height's fine. I mean, I'll make him more medium size actually.
But you don't make him tall? What?
Okay, well there we go. There you go.
I mean, having a tall, chunky guy running around a battlefield, you gotta admit, that's pretty epic.
That would be epic. All right, so there you go. He's like, here's that. He's build. What's it? What does build mean?
I don't know.
Let's see. Oh, okay. That makes me even bigger.
No, he's fine the way he is.
He'll be medium fat. There you go. All right. Arm length. Arm length. There's a stat for that? There's a slider for arm length?
Interesting.
Wow. I'm giving him long arms.
Okay.
Waist height. I think it's more detailed than I thought.
You can change a lot about the body.
Everything but his bust size. Disappointed I can't change his bust size.
Maybe next game.
So we're going to finish that right there. Okay, and voice. An intense voice. How do I know what it sounds like?
Oh, press A or hit the play voice
play
button.
voice. Oh, the big thing at the bottom says play voice?
Yeah, that one.
I'll try that.
What do you think?
I don't like voice. I gotta make your voice deeper.
Okay. All the way.
Maidu. I like the echo on it. Frank.
Who's Frank?
His nickname?
Okay.
Somebody who sounds like this. I'm gonna go with Frank.
Okay.
Okay, so Frank.
And can you do anything about his skin color, or is that set too?
I think if I go to body type, maybe. No, it's not in there. Let's see, skin color, face. Usually it's hidden in face. Face shape.
Oh, maybe it's in the face shape. Yeah, see?
I
mean, he's Afro Daddy. You can't look like that.
There you go.
Okay.
He's like the lost member of the Jackson 5.
That's fine.
Samurai Tito. All right. Like everything says, he got the body type. He's got a little chocolate in his skin, a little bit of a fro.
So
I think he's ready to fight. I think he's ready to change Japanese history.
Okay, so let's finish it and go it on.
Let's do it. Oh. Story time.
So there's an actual story.
Yeah. So I ask you, child of these turbulent times, what is it you desire most? I got options here, okay?
Yeah, you have options.
I got options. So I wish for my name to be known throughout the land. Or do I wish to bring peace to this land?
Are you a selfish narcissist, Brandon?
Well, with that hair, he better be a narcissist. Yes, I wish for my name to be known throughout the land.
Okay.
A great misfortune has suddenly fallen upon you. How do you react? I call the police.
Well, we're talking about Samurai Warrior times here, okay?
All right. So, act first, think later. Or I would stay put and devise solution. Act first, think later.
That hair.
That's right. On the battlefield, you are facing an army of strength equal to your own. What tactics do you employ? Dishearten my enemies, surround and conquer, or carry out a focused attack and amass the breakthrough. I was going to say I'm dishearten my enemies.
Okay.
I'm going to like join the dark side of the force at one point on this game, I think. All right. A troubled friend sits before you. How do you treat him? Listen and give advice, even if it takes all night. Remain quiet. Provide him a space of comfort and solace.
What kind of friend are you?
I'm going to give him strong man love. I'm just going to be quiet.
Okay.
And locked in a duel with a master swordsman that a single slash can end, where do you strike next? Anticipate their next move and strike first. Draw them out to lower their guard and then strike back. No way. I'm going to anticipate their move.
Anticipate? Okay.
Yep. I'm a proactive fighter. When it comes to video games. Real life, I call the police. All right. You are a disciplined warrior who trains daily. To what purpose do you dedicate your training? I desire the strength to outlast my opponent in battle, or do I desire the agility to slip past my opponent's sword? Really? I want the strength to outlast him in battle. You have a free spirit. Cool the hellfires with a furious wind.
Ooh.
Okay, proceed. I got some hellfires to cool, apparently.
With your furious wind. Yes, you do.
That's it. This is an interesting game. I played a lot of Musu games, but I haven't played one like this where I have to answer
you have
questions.
Like choices and things?
Yeah. Story time.
You have to talk about if this history is true.
I don't know.
Oh, you don't?
No. I believe it follows kind of closely, though. That's just like following Nobunaga's backstory.
Oh, okay. So you do know about that from playing all those games.
Yeah. I played enough video games to be a Japanese history buff.
Like a lot of the internet.
Pretty much. Certified. So this is like the Japanese James Earl Jones is actually doing this commentary.
I'm sure he's popular over there.
I'm sure. Okay. So his daddy liked Nobunaga better. Okay, so you got a little drama going on here right now, huh? So he chose Nobunaga over his own son. His son's drove now as we're trying to kill all of them, basically.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Battle of Nagataka.
Nagaragawa?
It's just like I said. Okay. Samurai Warriors Chronicles 3, man. Let's do this. I'm ready. I'm ready to move. So,
no, you're not. You're ready to read more story.
Okay, I'm ready to listen to this, okay?
I mean, you can put it on auto if you want.
Yeah, we'll put it on auto and we'll just let the story play out.
Let it play out.
Why for auto? Gotta read it by on screen.
There are two of them. So you said you're pretty familiar with the story already.
Yeah, because I played Samurai Warriors 4 and 4-2. Yeah. And
so there was two parts to 4, or was it just a remake? Or
well, it was like 4-2 was kind of like, it was like a remake of 4 kind of like, but it added some more attacks to it. And it did give you a bunch of what-if stories and what-if scenarios.
Was that like an update to 4, or was it actually a separate game?
It was updated so separately.
It should have been, like, not DLC?
It should have been DLC, okay. But it was not.
Okay.
They added one character.
Oh.
And sold the game over again.
Oh.
But the alternate scenarios are really funny, though.
Okay.
They're pretty cool.
So you get more of an insight to their personality.
He's a handsome devil.
I can't get over the AFRO.
Okay. So I guess I'm going to be fighting on the side of Nobunaga and him.
You're assuming?
I'm assuming that, yeah. In the turbulent period of the warring states, the control of power was always shifting. And so Dosen Saito had overthrown his lord and claimed the reign of Mino for his own. Okay. So there really are no good guys, apparently.
Everyone's evil in their own little way.
Yeah. He stared across the river at his son's army that challenged to usurp him, just like he usurped the people before him.
He couldn't believe this was happening.
I'm reaping what I sown.
What?
His daughter, No, had been promised to Nobunaga in a political marriage. At that time, he asked his tactician...
One of these three just doesn't belong, okay?
What you mean? I look like I fit right in. Look at my name's written in the story. He asked Tanakana, an Afro dad, to help him. The Nobunaga appeared before them, dressed in a peculiar garb fit for the fool of a wari. That was pretty cool to me. What are your thoughts on this, man? Okay, so he's actually my thoughts on Nobunaga. Okay, so I'm going to say either I'm going to say he will dominate these troubled times, or he appears as much of a fool as they say. Lord, what will I tell this man?
I'm wondering myself. Actually.
I'm going to be snarky because I got an afro.
Of
so
course.
He appears just as much as a fool. I'm going to do that one there. Yeah. Okay, styles won't work for that. All right.
You can put the stylus down. You don't need it the whole time.
I don't know, but we're going to make a lot of video games about it.
Games?
Well,
How many?
Ooh, he's got rifles.
He's cute though.
Aren't they?
Look at his little scarf tying around his head. I mean,
he's a strategist. Yeah, he's supposed to be like a world-renowned strategist. Hanbei Takenaka.
I have a hard time believing he looked like that then, but
I'm sure he did in real life.
So is any of this story ringing a bell?
Yeah.
This particular part. I mean, I know you said you weren't used to answering the questions and stuff.
Yeah. That part's different because I'm here. I got a big fat guy with an afro here, but for the most part, the story is a little bit different. The story is pretty much the same as the stories on other Samurai Warriors games.
So do you have any expectations since this is on a handheld instead of like a PS4 if you used to?
Well, my expectations for it to run a lot worse than the PS4 game because the handheld is not as powerful. But so far, everything looks really good.
So I guess in this case, I mean you're not in gameplay or anything, but
not yet.
These models look pretty good.
Yeah, but the models look pretty doggone good. I like it. Afro Dad, I mean, I live to see this, so you must promise me this. Okay, what's up?
Look, you named him that, and it's taking all the seriousness out of the story.
See it in my place. Live through these times. See the future with your own eyes. I will.
Afro Dad will live on.
You can count on me. As you wish, my lord, though, son. I'm going to say, you can count on me.
Okay. He looks evil.
He does. He's like a bad guy.
He does. I think it's the bald head and beard.
Yeah. There's no such thing as a good person.
Are we being
with a bald
prejudiced
head.
here? Probably, but
Probably so.
He does look evil though.
Yeah. For that, I wonder where you are right now. Well, I'm holding this 3DS.
Yes. Yes, you are. Are we getting the gameplay?
I don't know yet, but this has been a lot of stories so far.
You haven't seen stories till you played some of the Mario games on there.
Real Mario games?
It's horrible.
Mario games has a lot. Really?
Yes.
All right.
Unless you try that out later.
Okay. All right, let's say we're about to hit the stage right now. Because usually when we start showing these panning shots, it's fight time. Okay, so here are my basic movements. I can move with my circle stick. I can fight with Y. I can power attack with X. So it's basically basic Musu stuff. You combo with your Y button, you're going to do strong attacks with the X button. And as you get more Ys and hit more X's, you get longer combos.
And random combinations and strings.
Exactly. So maybe one X button. Yeah, basic Musu stuff. Musu fair. Standard Musu's fair.
Yeah.
Hyper attacks are with if you hit the X button by itself. And this is gameplay. This looks like it's ripped directly from the console versions of the game.
So what are you comparing this to? Which like the last?
Samurai Warriors 4.
4 is with this.
This has that 4. I'm reading this. It seems like it has the 4 style gameplay.
Okay.
You block with L, special skill with R. Okay. As your characters progress, the variety of attacks they'll be able to perform will increase. You can view how to execute each character's attacks in the system menu.
So even the menu looks similar.
Yeah, very similar.
Okay.
Oh, I see it got the big map on the bottom, little map at the top. Okay, that's pretty cool. All right, let's go.
So they found a way to use those two screens pretty much.
Yeah. I was wondering how they're going to pull it off because the top screen ain't that big, but they put the big map at the bottom so I can always know what I'm doing down there looking at the big one. And they got the smaller map at the top, whereas on the console games, you switch between them by hitting like L2 or R2. You switch between the maps.
Okay. Now's your time to try to use that little nubby stick thing to move the camera, okay?
Okay. Yeah, that's stiff.
It's like that on purpose. Although people have actually modified it to be like an actual little analog.
Yeah.
I'm not bold enough to do that, so.
Okay.
I am bold enough to spend almost $1,000 on a capture card, but not enough to open up my own 3DS.
I understand him. Okay, so what's going on here? Oh, I gotta beat this guy to open the gate, probably.
Oh, they're giving you an objective anyway, so don't worry about that.
Defeat Shinganao Takekoshi. Defeat him again. All right. Objectives. The situation on the battlefield may drastically change as new objectives appear. Completing objectives will help turn the tide of battle in your favor and award you rewards and XP. You can review the current objectives with the battlefield button on the touch screen or by pressing start and navigating to the battlefield menu. Okay.
Okay.
So there's a battlefield button appearing on the screen I can hit.
Yeah, somewhere on the bottom. Oh well, I don't know where it is, but on the bottom screen or something, or you can press start, which is what I will be doing.
I'll probably press start. Yeah. So I can jump too. Okay.
It didn't say that in the
No, I did not, but I can.
Okay.
Okay, so he's my objective guy to kill. The usual Samurai Warriors games, as you play through as you make your way through the map, different objectives will appear, and for the most part, you just run and kill the guy they tell you to kill and move on. That's how most objectives work. Okay, so Muso attacks. Laying attacks on enemies will slowly fill your Muso gauge. When it is full, you can unleash a special attack that will deplete the gauge. Muso attack is 8, so at least it's a heavy damage attack. True Muso.
Oh, there's a difference.
Yeah. When he's about to die, you do this one, basically. So when low on health, Desperation will amplify the damage of your Muso attack. There's a multi-Muso attack. If electricity is flowing between you and a nearby ally, you can combine powers and execute a multi-Muso.
Okay, so I know you said you played all these games beforehand. Yeah. Does it feel like that's what you're playing again? Does it feel any different? Okay,
the exact same controls of every other Muso game.
So it doesn't feel off because it's on a handheld. Is what I mean.
It doesn't. No, actually, playing this 3DS actually feels really good in my hands. Very easy to control. The only thing I don't like is the camera control. That's kind of weird.
I don't think I've ever played a game that required it. So this is my first time, experiencing it with you, I suppose, because I've never had to use that little nubby.
Right. I just accidentally triggered my Muso attack.
Okay, that's not good.
Okay, so my default weapon is like a gun sword combo.
I think it said longsword.
Longsword, yes, yeah. So the longsword by my I also have a gun. Like I'm shooting that in some combos.
So is that like a default secondary or something?
Maybe so. It's like a part of his combo skill tree, I guess.
Okay.
So all right, so defeat Nobukatsu Oda and Katsui Shibata. So that's my next objective. So I'm gonna run around and find those guys and do that.
So explain to me what the heck is going on this map at the bottom here.
Okay, so look at the map at the bottom. You see the little map at the top is like where I am right then and there. The big map tells you everywhere I can go. So basically,
still tutorial mode.
Oh, I'm still tutorialing. Okay, tutorialing.
Yes, that's a word. Totally a word.
All right, so I can touch that and I switch characters. So it says so you can switch between playable characters by using the touchscreen. Switch characters to complete certain objectives and adapt to changes on the battlefield. However, when a character icon is marked with a slash, you'll be unable to switch to that character. Okay?
Okay. So back onto the map.
So back onto the map. The map basically tells you all the locations you can go on a particular stage at the time. Exclamation points are actually your objective as well. They were there. All right. More touch stuff. War arts. Press the button on the lower right portion of the touchscreen to use a war art.
Oh.
Now that's different.
Okay, so you never had a war
art?
War
arts are not on the other Samurai Warrior games.
Okay.
This is supposed to be a 3DS type deal.
Okay.
Using a war art will give a character a special bonus. Activating a war art will reset the character's art gauge, and the gauge restores with the passage of time. Each war art has its own unique effects. Try using your character's current war art. Using it will completely fill up your Muso gauge.
Oh.
Save your war art for when you need it most. Use them for difficult objectives or against tough bosses.
So it's a way. So basically, it's just a way to fill up your gauge.
I think so. I think it's probably gonna be the main benefit, just filling up that Muso gauge.
Whenever you need it immediately.
Yeah, kind of got a little contingency plan.
Nothing wrong with that. So yeah, you said that the console feels really good. That you surprised.
This new 3DS XL feels great actually. First time using it, it feels really good. Like I said, I like the map setup. Nobunaga's talking some trash right now. I'll bury you with my own hands. Alright, so I'm going to try to pick another character by using the bomb touchpad. And maybe that'll put me some... Yeah, so now I can do this objective. Because according to the map, there was these X's on the bomb screen. That means I can't get to that spot on the map.
Okay.
But by switching characters, he was already placed there, so now I can fill my objectives.
So those lines are telling you where they're located so you know who to switch to.
Exactly. Exclamation points are my objective spots. So you look at the bomb map and you see the exclamation points, that's the guys I got to kill next.
Okay, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Oh, he's good. Mr. Shibata.
You're used to using that nubby.
Oh, good God almighty. I might try and... Oh, I can't see where I'm going. Go up. Here you go. And you see, I'm not a veteran 3DS player of any stretch of the imagination. So this is getting more awkward. Okay. All right, I got him dizzy. Great.
Okay.
All right, here we go. So it's 1, 2, 3 slashes, but okay, power is great. It's a good move for him. Well, I thought it was anyway. All right. Here we go.
Well, look at you, man.
Woo! I just triggered my Muzo attack at him.
Is that you did that on purpose?
Yeah, that was nasty.
Unlike the last time.
Yeah. Who's next? This guy up here.
So pretty much you're just following whatever they tell you and running across the map to get there.
Yeah, it's pretty much a big old kind of a combination of fetching quests. You know.
So let me ask this then: is there like a time limit on this type of thing? Is there?
Interesting enough, there's no time limit for the stage, so you just play. But some quests you'll see, and if this is anything like the other Muzu games, and I'm pretty sure it is based on what I'm playing now. There's certain quests on that are like time sensitive. Like you have to kill 100 bad guys in like a minute.
Okay.
You know what
okay.
I mean? Yeah, or you might have to.
And in that case, yeah.
Yeah, or you may say to prevent this guy from getting to this side of the map. So there may be a guy stuck at the top corner. He's trying to get the bottom corner. You got to cut him off. Make sure he doesn't get that spot so he can trigger.
So you do have to rush in that case.
Yeah, in that case, you got to get on your horse and get going. I don't know if I can ride horses on here or not. They haven't told me that yet.
Yeah.
But I'm sure if I can, they will interrupt me and tell me.
It's the best part of these games. What are you talking about?
One thing about Muzu games I do have a problem with sometimes is reading the text while I'm fighting.
So you mean like the random conversations, or you mean the breaks in the...
Random conversations.
Okay, random conversations.
All right. So tapping the map on the touch screen will allow you to give a command to a character you're not controlling. Pick a character and touch a location on the map or select it with the A to have the character move to that location. So that's something that they gotten from the console versions of the game, which is ported directly over.
Being able to move characters around
exactly.
like chess pieces, pretty much.
Exactly. What it does, it helps with solving objectives. Like I just did, I switched to characters because I couldn't get Nobunaga past that barricade.
Right.
So because the map had big X's on it saying you can't go here, so I switched to a character that was already there, and that allowed me to accomplish the task. And we have time restraint things. I have to get to one side of the map to the other. I usually pick a character that's closer by to do that task, rather than try to run myself across the map to do it.
So in the case of picking someone and assigning them something, are there ever times when there's like 2 different tasks need to be done at once or something? Is that why you would need this?
That's what I would do. I would put one character in one spot, let him handle that, and I'll try to handle another spot, and then swap characters and finish it off.
I see.
So yeah, it becomes like a little bit of a battle management situation. Oh, what's this mean? Pressing X will change the command between wait and advance depending on which one the character to do. Advance to roam and fight enemies. Wait will keep the character there. Okay. You can also issue commands by going through the menu. Okay, so through the menu by pressing start. So I'm going to issue a command. I'm going to try it. I'm going to press start.
Okay.
Or maybe I should do it the touchscreen. We want to do it the touchscreen way?
Yeah, why not? I've never seen it done either way.
I'm going to touch the map. I'm going to give... I can't. So he has the X going, the cross going through, so I can't give him a command.
Okay.
But I can give this guy a command.
Okay.
Or, yeah, you. I want you to go. I want to see you somewhere here. There you go. I guess he said.
Did you do it?
Yeah. So I'm going to switch back to this guy here.
Okay.
So switch back to my character again.
So I guess it's safe to say that when you're playing these games and you're fighting through bad guys, always get the guy with the name.
Exactly. If he has a name, that means he's probably a general or important.
Okay.
And usually if they don't have names, it means they're basically like grass and I'm a lawnmower. Swing through them.
It's the best part of these games.
Right. Exactly. So I got another boost, right? I don't have one. Now, what did they haven't explained to you? What are those little glowing balls under my health meter? They haven't explained that to me yet, did they?
I don't recall them.
They haven't, yeah.
No.
I don't think they have it either. Your abilities have no limits. Thank you.
Oh.
All right. Objective cleared.
So they gotta beat this barracks captain, I suppose.
Yeah. The northwestern and southwestern is open. All right, clear.
So the parts on the map that are red are those parts that are enemy controlled or parts you can't go to?
These are parts that are certainly you're right on enemy control.
Okay.
I can get to them, but usually in those types of areas on the map, from when I've learned playing these games in the past, that the bad guys on those areas of the map are actually way more powered up. So and they're harder to defeat because they're in their own enemy territory. The more I beat of those guys, or sometimes there are field generals in that area that I can defeat that will turn that color from that area of the map to that red color to a white color, and then it becomes a neutral ground and I can beat them like normally. They want to try to fight them all while it's still red.
So they're somehow drawing power from the other.
Yes, there's strength in numbers, Kevin.
Literally.
All right, so defeat the enemy officers again. All right, let's go.
Haven't done that yet.
So where are the enemy officers for me to defeat? Let's see. No, let's just read about morale. How about that? Okay, red zone. We just talked about that.
Yeah, we actually did.
All right, so both the allied and enemy armies become stronger or weaker based on the morale. You can check out the current. You can check the current morale by looking at the morale gauge.
Gauge.
I said gauge.
That's interesting.
Or when the enemy morale becomes too high, red zones appear, which strengthen all enemy warriors in the area. By lowering the enemy morale, you can nullify the red zones and weaken the enemy. Completing objectives and defeating enemy officers are both possible ways to lower the enemy morale. Make use of character switching to keep the enemy in check and control the flow of battle.
I'm sorry, game. I should have just let you say that without asking questions.
See?
Man.
You're jumping. He stole the game's thunder.
I'm sorry.
Jeez. All right. Morale keeps the army fighting. Thanks for that. All right, so Hideyoshi has explained even more to us.
Okay, we killed enough of them and lowered their morale.
Yeah.
Okay. So just kill some more.
Okay. Always keep eyes peeled on the battlefield. You never know the enemy's playing the trap.
That's true.
Good advice.
It's good advice for life, actually.
What?
You never know what situation you're finding yourself in, Brandon.
Oh, okay. The enemy might be providing a trap.
Yes.
Okay.
In that case, you gotta keep your eyes peeled.
Okay, so get Hideyoshi Hashiba to the bridge.
So where is he?
Well, that's the guy right there that was just talking with the mustache.
Okay.
I gotta get him to the bridge.
Well, they have the bridge highlighted there, I see.
Yeah. And where is he at?
Well, that's what I was asking
I
you.
see on the bottom screen there's an arrow with his head pointing to a spot. So I gotta get to him. So I need to switch characters. He's closer.
Okay, switch to the guy with the on the right hand side.
Yeah, the guy under my guy.
Yeah.
So now I'm gonna make my way.
Oh, you're switching to him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So now I'm going make my way towards the bridge and make my way to Hideyoshi Hashiba. Anyway, where is he at? There he is, right there. See?
I see him.
So in these escort type missions, what you want to do is find the guy you got to escort and then walk with him and kind of hold his hand through the bad guy.
So is he already making his way there?
Yeah, he's already making his way there, but sometimes the AI gets weird in these situations where they'll just kind of like stop and start fighting folks like he's doing now instead of going to the bridge. And I gotta kind of clear the. Oh.
He don't want to get there that bad.
They forgot to tell you that Hideyoshi's on. He's on JP time. All right, so there are specific conditions that guarantee victory or defeat in every battle. For example, losing a main character or letting a specific officer be slain may spell defeat for your enemy or for your army. The progression of the battle can sometimes alter victory and defeat conditions. Current victory and defeat conditions can be seen in the battlefield menu.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to follow Hideyoshi. Hopefully,
maybe if you fight, he'll stop.
Hey, did you hear me just talk just now? I like my voice. He's like,
He's a great fat samurai voice.
He does.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, barracks captain. Remember we fought one of those earlier?
Yeah, we did. A couple times, right?
Yeah. In the battlefield, you will find areas called barracks. Allied reinforcements will emerge from allied barracks, while enemy reinforcements will appear from enemy barracks. Okay? Defeat the barracks captain defending a barracks to gain control of it for your army.
Like, how many times can you say barracks in one little paragraph?
Yeah, beat the barracks captains to get the barracks out the barracks, and then you beat the enemy barracks to get the enemy barracks dudes. Yeah. Additionally, you can find recovery items hidden away in rice bales near most barracks.
Okay.
Okay. So remember, bad guys come out of bad guy barracks. Good guys come out of good guy barracks.
Really?
Rice barrels are in everybody's barracks.
Okay, that's great.
Okay.
Makes sense to me.
All right. Here we go. So that's one barracks captain down. Okay. So I think I lost Hideyoshi Hashi, but where's he at? Where is Hideyoshi? Oh, he's behind me somewhere on the map.
Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh.
Is he back there fighting again?
Oh no, he's violent. He's a violent cat. Oh, there he is. There he is.
So as long as you can catch up with him and get him where he needs to go.
Right. And they love to fight enemy generals for some reason. But you know what? The AI guy, it takes him 10 years to beat somebody, so I don't know why he's so excited about fighting this dude. Okay, so Okay, so just spin this camera around. Oh, this nub is not doing it for me. Oh, there he is. Okay.
You'll get used to it.
The camera nub is not.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's called a C. I think it's considered like a C stick, almost like. Well, I mean, it's not as good as a C stick, but
Kind of the GameCube controller C stick.
Yeah, like I said, it's not as good as a C stick, but.
Okay, so notice how we get into enemy territory now, and the bad guys' power meters are glowing. That means you're powered up because you're fighting in enemy territory.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So does that mean that they have more power, that they're harder to defeat? Like they have more
Their
resistance?
defensive stats are much higher now. Yeah.
Okay, so they can just take more beating. I got it.
You're not fighting any better than they fought earlier. They're more durable now. It's not really got to beat their faces in. Oh man, let's see. I'm gonna try to do a tag team Musu. Like, remember that little combination Musu?
Yeah, they say when someone's next to you.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Oh, you got a whole little cinematic thing.
Yeah.
Or at least a picture, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice combo going too, I say.
Yes, sir. Where's that bridge at? I feel like we're getting further and further away from the bridge.
The bridge is toward the upper center. Yeah, you see a square around it?
Yeah, why aren't we... What the...
He's taking the long way?
Yes, he's taking the scenic route.
Like I said, he won't get there like talking about
Yoshi.
it. And he got to get there, but not right now.
I mean,
like
I'm
now.
following you, dog. Like, oh, wait a minute. He's not going anywhere near this thing. He ran to... Oh, shut up. Go to the bridge. What is this? Guess XP. Now where are you going? He's just finding everybody in sight. I don't like missions like this.
Look, you just follow him, okay? Shadow him and fight.
Okay,
Shadow him and
that's
fight.
what I'm going to do. I'm going to quietly follow this guy around and fight. Okay.
What else can you do?
Okay, wait. This guy here, maybe I can beat him, and maybe I'll eliminate the enemy territory a little bit. They say if you beat generals, it kind of weakens the enemy territory, right?
Exactly, so
and
that-
the morale and all that stuff, right?
Yeah, the morale
All
will
the
go
jazz.
down. Yes, Brandon, all that jazz.
Oh, man. Okay, this dude is really taking the beat right now. It's going to take me forever to beat him. Where does Hideyoshi go?
So do you have to worry about him even while you're doing that?
Well, I got to make sure his health doesn't run out. You know, he's the guy I'm leading, so.
True.
And he's still here, too. Just ready to take on all comers, huh, dog?
He got you. What you worry about now?
Yeah, you know, you're right.
Afro Dad is on his side. What need he fear, Brandon?
Oh, check that out. That's pretty neat there. It's like a little a button prompt appeared over his head when I was about to beat him.
A button prompt.
But yeah, it was like an X button prompt. And I hit that and he did like a little finishing move to him. That was
So they
pretty,
kind of give you little heads up.
yeah, that was pretty cool.
That doesn't happen in the other versions?
It does actually. I just
okay.
didn't see it on this version yet.
Okay. So more so you're surprised by how much they brought over, I guess.
Yeah, he got the gameplay. You know what I will say this before I even go any further. This thing is playing really well. Like, I'm very impressed with how the 3DS is handling this game and the amount of bad guys on screen.
Yeah.
I thought there'd be a lot more like slowdown and stuff happening, but this is very well made.
Yeah, they clearly, went out of their way to make this game as close to the original on the bigger consoles as they could.
Exactly.
Bringing that kind of same experience over, I guess.
Okay, Mr. Hideyoshi. Wow, you just gonna make your way all the way around this map to get this bridge, boy. He's taking the whole route. Hideyoshi had no plans today.
And neither do you now.
Nah, apparently I don't. Me and him.
Y'all are in it
Bro,
together.
what if I went to the bridge? You think he followed me?
I think he just get killed behind you somewhere. I think he failed the mission. Yeah, I don't
Maybe
think so.
I just went to the bridge and said maybe. God dang it.
Nah, I don't think
He running all the way through all enemy territory to get to this. Oh, she's in trouble.
Oh. Maybe she should run away, though.
Yeah. Oh my goodness gracious. I am just going to try. I'm going to go to the bridge.
I mean, if you actually think that he's going to follow you, more power to you, but...
I'm just going to see if he's going. I'm tired of this. Come on, man.
So, is
He's
this...
stuck back there with those same bad guys we fought 10 minutes ago.
That's what I mean. Well, you did smart by not going too far off, though, because like I said, if you ran ahead, you'd be at the bridge while he's getting killed, so...
Yeah, like he's probably doing right now. Slowly making way back up here. Holy smokes. So, I played a lot of Musu games before. And I've never had my AI guy do this.
Yeah, I was gonna ask that next. Like, is this something that you've seen in console versions or?
No, usually they kind of go take the shortest route to their destination.
Well, they're trying to go someplace, so.
Yeah, they usually have a goal in mind. This guy's just like taking.
They got places to be. This dude here, this is a Sunday afternoon for him. Like,
yeah.
He out of church already. I mean,
he had his chicken dinner. And now he's just wandering through the enemy's battlefield. This is crazy. Okay. My goodness. I'll just keep slaying folks till he gets over there, I guess.
He'll find his way.
His personal lawnmower, like I said, so.
And obviously he recognizes that, so he's like, man, look, I got Afro Dad, so.
Right. Okay, so I just cleared a mission saying kill the enemy officers, like defeat them. So maybe that's what he was doing. Maybe he was taking me there so I can do that mission and get rid of all the enemy officers they want me to do.
Alright, look at that.
We
were attacking him this whole time. We didn't realize his heart was in the right place.
Maybe it was, Kim. Doesn't stop her being any less aggravating.
I agree with that. I can see that.
All right, so Hideyoshi. Okay, so we did a mission. Now we can move on now. All right.
Yeah, it's assuming that's what he was doing. Yes.
Okay. Where's he going now? Where's he going now? Okay. Hideyoshi, the bridge.
What bridge?
He's taking me away from the bridge.
I mean, you're following the right person, right?
I don't know. I don't know anymore, Kim. Was Afro Dad supposed to go to the bridge? I mean, what? Well,
I mean, look at that. Now the map isn't red anymore, so maybe you had to do that first, maybe, because the bridge does lead to that side of the map.
Yeah. So I switched characters just now, and Afro Dad's all at the bottom of the screen about to die over here.
Yeah, I see that his health meter is way low.
Yeah.
And now all three characters have the blinking yellow buttons.
I don't know what that means.
Like I said, they've explained a lot, just not that.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so that's that. That's that. How's she behind? Okay. So I'm gonna take this guy. I'm gonna take my created character and take him up to the bridge area. Mm-hmm. And maybe that'll do something for me.
I mean, it might. It is kind of odd. Usually in these situations, you would just go to the character and you would guide them to the bridge, and that would be the end of it in a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Hideyoshi seems to be taking the scenic route, and he's not really in a rush at all.
No, and now another objective just appeared on the screen. It says defeat archer captains in the tower to save Oishi.
So Oishi's more important than Hideyoshi at this point?
You know what? Maybe. I mean, hopefully she's a little more diligent about her task than Hideyoshi is. Hey, this is like, okay. So now I got the archers. Where are the archers? I guess we're done. Okay, I get it. This whole area here, I guess, is just full of folks to beat. So I'm just gonna kill everybody near me, and then we'll see what happens. Okay?
Well, I mean, they're telling you to kill archers somewhere. Are you near that? So...
Oh, I just blew the tower up.
Oh, so maybe that's what you're supposed to do.
Okay.
Look at the captain trying to run.
Yeah, I see him. I want to nut myself over here. Ah, there he is. All right. There's a barracks captain too.
Oh, look at that. Two birds in one stone.
Love killing those guys. Is there a rice barrel?
Well, that's the most important thing here. Right, forget about all those missions.
There you go. Okay, so there's more towers. I guess I just gotta blow the towers up on this? Or is it certain towers?
They're not marked on the map, are they?
No. There's another one down. Oh, so more than likely it's just like beating the archer tower to the ground, then killing the captain once he falls.
Ah, okay, but they're not marked. Is that what I mean?
No, but they're
still swinging at random towers and seeing if they fall down.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. Well, they all seem to be falling, so it's working.
Clearly.
That's another one. Who else? Okay. Any more archer places? Jeez, this you gotta change the camera like that. Maybe I can look around and find more stuff. I don't see any more towers.
So was that an objective that you were just doing, right?
Yeah.
Because at the top of the bottom screen, it just says get to the bridge still. It doesn't mention OEG at all.
Yeah, that was like a special objective. I think it's like an extra one or something. Yeah, so
Tap objective on the bottom screen and see what pops up. So
Okay.
you cleared all of those under the bridge and top of the. So top of the towers. What is that?
defeat the archer captains in the tower to save.
This just
Oishi.
failed.
Well, how'd I fail it?
I don't know.
Is Oishi dead or something?
How can you tell?
I don't know. Okay, so
Okay.
wait. Okay, so that was all in that little spot there. I just beat every archer captain though, didn't I?
There were 4 of them, so I don't know.
Okay, whatever, man.
Okay.
Back to the bridge.
Yeah, you gotta get back to the bridge.
And hopefully Oishi has a resting in peace somewhere. Here, let's go. Let's go.
We'll pour out some for her later.
All right. Yeah, let's see here. Got to defeat an enemy commander right quick. Okay. There he is.
Man, you know, I would have thought that with the tiny map on the upper screen, it would have been better laid out that you can tell who you're going behind.
No, I get to see the guy directly 2 feet in front of me, and 2 feet to each side.
Well, I mean, that's what I mean. It's like, shouldn't they give the commanders or those guys that have names or like designations, shouldn't they give them a different color maybe? Like, or give them a different
Anything?
outline so that you can tell?
Nothing can stop me if you didn't know.
Also, maybe your little arrow shouldn't be so big so that it covers bad guys on that little map at the top.
Yeah, I think the limitations of the size of the 3DS is kind of coming to effect.
It's a very small, it's a very low resolution screen.
Yeah, and it's kind of becoming a factor now with the size of everything on the map. Like the map needs to be, I think the camera needs to be backed out a little bit more.
Top screen wise?
Yeah, top screen camera is just too close to the character. I don't know if I could change that or not, but
Nah, I doubt it.
yeah, but like, it really needs to be backed out a little bit right now because I'm not seeing a lot of stuff on the map. I have to guess where stuff is.
Better use that nub.
Well, I'm trying, but
There you go.
okay. Man, one of these days we're gonna get to that bridge. I just know we will.
Of course you will. You can get there.
You think?
No.
I'm talking before I turn 60. All right, so I'm at the bridge. Hideyoshi's still standing still.
Standing still. I see that he is. Maybe you
Oh
should
my gosh!
go.
Can I switch to him? Hey,
You gotta be kidding me.
are you need to tell me? Oh my gosh! I feel like a serious retard right now. They want me to take him to there?
If they did, this would be hilarious.
You gotta be kidding me, man!
Dude, seriously?
You've got to be kidding me.
Well,
Yeah, I know this is not my highly expensive 3DS mod, but I really want to throw this thing against the wall right now.
we'd be fighting if you did. So
Okay,
no.
I want to fight you.
Okay.
You gotta be kidding me, Kim. All the while I was supposed to take him?
Well, I thought. Okay, is that normally how this goes in these games?
Well, no. Normally in escort missions, you don't get to pick the guy you're escorting. But apparently they wanted me to switch characters. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so they
Wow.
actually wanted you to physically. I mean, when you in this type of game, when they have those instructions, you would always assume that you're supposed to just actually walk with this person,
Yeah.
not walk using them.
Oh my gosh. Hey, remember he was like, oh wait, he's talking. Have it now. Uh-oh.
Is that?
Oh, that probably was not a good thing.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. They killed Dosha Saito.
Well, he said he thought he wasn't gonna be there to see it anyway. So I mean, technically, he was planning for this.
Well, hopefully his life insurance policy was playing for it too. Everybody ain't got kids.
Maybe his 401k will take care of it.
Oh my goodness gracious. So Dosha's dead.
Right. And you got lots of people with names here
Yeah. I suppose I'll beat them all.
or titles.
Defeat Hanbei Takenaka. Okay. The bonus objective is a special type of objective with an increased difficulty. You may be required to complete an objective before time runs out or defeat a particularly tough enemy. Every bonus objective has its own special requirements. Bonus objectives can be discovered by venturing into new areas or playing scenarios when a certain character's favor has reached a certain level, in a certain stage at a certain time, with a certain food.
I don't think it said all that.
Okay. Try going back and replaying a scenario after progressing further in the game to discover new objectives. I will try that one day.
So basically, it's just letting you know that it ain't all over here, son.
Yeah, pretty much it.
Okay.
So I'm going to take my character because I want to use him. I created him for a reason.
Exactly, that's true.
I'm going to take him down into the battle area and fight this main boss guy. Or do the special objective.
Poor Oichi.
I know. We never know what really became of her.
We assume the same end as Dosan.
Hopefully not. Also, I can't ride a horse right now, and that really would help me with traversing this map.
I mean, I wonder if horses are on this game. They should be, though. I mean, they brought so much over from. I mean, they ported so much over from the original game.
Yeah. Okay, so Lady No just said that who would have thought that the Viper would die from his own son? So apparently his own son came in and killed him.
Oh, is that who he was staring at across the river that time, right?
Yeah.
So that's why he anticipated his own death like that.
Right.
He knew he was set tripping. I got it.
In so many words, yes.
Yeah.
He was set tripping.
Right. Okay. So yeah, they gotta beat the Takenaka.
Yeah. There was a special thing. Oh, failed to defeat Hanbei Takenaka.
What? You're still fighting them, aren't you?
I thought maybe it was I don't know.
Just keep going.
I'm just gonna keep fighting. I think that answers all questions. Just keep fighting.
Alright.
Take this, and that. He's going.
Were you? So I wonder if you were not supposed to use AFRO Dad. Would that make a difference?
I do not know.
Okay.
Okay, what's next? What's next?
Uh-oh.
Oh no, he's in trouble. Not Mitsuyo Yasuo Akechi.
What?
I don't know who he is, but he doesn't have a real player model, so I'm not going to worry about him.
Okay. I can't fault you for that.
All right. So let me just go head on down to this area here, and perhaps I'll fight a main boss and end this stage.
So this is like you have to really dedicate a lot of time to this type of game, though.
Yeah, well, normal stages probably wouldn't take as long. This is kind of like a tutorial stage, it seems.
Yeah, and also you spend a lot of time running around trying to escort someone you should have been using. So.
Yeah, when you don't do the objectives correctly, that really stretches out the gameplay.
That's okay. Now you know next time when they actually switch to him.
That's right.
Apparently.
He said, "I can't defeat you, not at this moment." Maybe later on he thinks he can get me though. All right, let's see.
Hurry.
Hurry up and help till she, why not just pick him like I did last time? How about that? So now I learned that whenever it tells me to help somebody, just choose them.
So is that different?
Yeah, that's very different. Normally I don't have to, normally you can't choose the guys who tell you to help.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So typically you actually do have to help as in go over there in the system.
Yeah, not pick and fight for them. It's like somebody, my AI is too stupid, fight for me. That's basically what it's saying.
So I wonder if that means you can level them up then. Maybe they won't be calling for help so much. Not use this dude, not use him. That's what these objectives seem like.
The day is ours, guys.
Oh, victory!
Yeah!
Victory!
Alright, so we learned how to play the game.
Yeah.
Failed a couple of missions.
Did you? Wait, okay, so on the bottom screen, scroll down and see if that last one was failed too.
Okay.
So yeah, you did. And there was another mission that was there. I guess that's the one you got to go back and replay to get, right?
Yeah, so basically any mission you fail, you can always do the stage over again in free mode and just try to win those conditions you didn't win.
So do you have to win all of them when you do it in free mode?
Not really.
Okay.
You can just move on.
Okay.
Like I'm going to do. All right, so proceed.
So your first experience of a 3DS game and your first experience of a handheld Samurai Warriors. What are you thinking? I actually am very impressed with the overall quality of it. This is I'm really surprised it runs as well as it does. Yeah.
Graphically, it just looks really good. Again, like I can say the camera, that's a problem. That camera is a problem. Like it just controlling it with the 3DS is not the same as using the right analog stick on an Xbox system or the PlayStation system.
So it's more the control versus the actual camera angle. I mean, I found the camera angle to be pretty similar.
It's similar
to what I've seen on the actual console on the big screen TV.
Right, playing on a big screen TV though, you see more of the screen, and so it's actually strange enough. It's not as zoomed up on the back of the character. Now on the older Musu games, it was like that.
Yeah.
Newer ones, they back the camera out more so you can see more of what you're
in
dealing
a game
with.
where you have where everything's dependent on who's around you, you probably want to see who's around you.
Exactly. So I do think that's one thing I would change about this is that the camera needs to be a little bit further back. Like I said, I don't think I can adjust that. I tried using the nub to look up to find the towers when I was trying to defeat the archers that I failed to do.
Yes.
And
poor Oichi.
Poor Oichi. I mean, I'm sure she's just laying somewhere full of arrows right now. I did not get to those archers in time.
But don't worry, she'll respawn, I suppose, for when you go through it again.
I'm sure she will. Yeah, that's the beauty of video games, Kim. No matter who I lose, they always come back. And so
So the game looks really good. Gameplay seems to be pretty similar. They've added some things here and there. You're looking forward to the horses, right?
I'm looking forward to riding a horse. Yeah, I don't. If they let me do that.
They should.
What's this? Leveling up. By fighting enemies and picking up scrolls, your character will gain EXP. Okay. When I guess it's experience. So when your experience reaches a certain point, your character will level up.
Never heard of that in a game before.
It's my first time ever playing any video game. Leveling up will benefit your character by unlocking new attacks and increasing their maximum Muso gauge. So as you see, you can get more Musos than one. So you can stock up some of them.
Is that different? I keep asking questions I really don't know.
No. This is all the same. This is standard Muso fare.
Okay.
You fight a bunch of guys, get XP, you level guys up, you get new combos, you get to stock more Muso attacks. Your stats increase, like your attack, defense, and speed, so that'll all increase. Okay. They have a riding stat there. See that horse?
Oh, look at that. So
maybe I will get a horse.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm looking forward to it. All right. Objectives clear at 5. Got some points for that, too. Mm-hmm. You have received materials to upgrade your weapon with. This should help as you step out into this troubled land.
Definitely troubled.
Yes.
Those were confusing instructions and objectives.
Weapons can be fortified by reinforcing them with materials of the same elemental. Well, this is where the depth of the game comes in at. We start trying to increase your weapon's abilities.
Okay.
Yeah. Fortifying a weapon, it says fortifying a weapon will raise its fortification. This will increase the base amount of damage the weapon deals. Okay. So Aphrodite, select the officer whose weapon you wish to fortify. I think I'm going to choose Aphrodite.
Okay. Right. I mean, I say instead of everybody else, choose him too, yeah.
Okay. I can't fortify these weapons.
You can only fortify the one that's probably, not dimmed out.
Okay. All right. Fortifying a weapon plus material of the same elemental as your base weapon will increase the weapon's elemental level. Furthermore, using one on a weapon with an empty elemental slot will add that elemental to the weapon.
Oh, cool. So if you don't have an element already there.
Exactly. So it really seems like it's going to depend on how many slots the weapon has. If the weapon has a lot of slots, that can add more stuff to it.
Have you found that certain weapons have a certain amount of slots, or that you can increase them?
I don't know if you can increase the weapon's slots or not. I think you usually have to get that weapon, find it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Unless they're like to forge new weapons, then I'll be able to add slots to it like that. All right, so basically, I'm gonna read it one more time. Using a weapons plus material of the same elemental as your base weapon increases the weapon's element level. So now you can level up the weapon itself with its fortification, but you also can do the elements on the weapon themselves can be leveled up as well.
Okay.
All right. So select. That's very easy to understand if you didn't know. All right.
I kind of understood.
All right. Select an officer whose weapon you like to fortify. Well,
You already done this, haven't you?
Maybe, but now I'm doing this.
What?
Didn't I just do that?
Yeah, you did.
Okay. All right. Materials with added abilities will grant a weapon a permanent bonus.
Okay. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, come on, y'all could. Why y'all drip feeding this information out, man?
If the added ability has a plus next to it, using it will increase the ability on that weapon. Keep upgrading your weapon to cut a path through the chaos.
We get it.
Use 10 steps to upgrade your weapon to cut a path through the chaos.
We get it. We can upgrade weapons. All right.
Okay. Yeah. So select an officer's weapon you wish to fortify. I got more guys now. Let's do him.
Game, is this necessary right now?
We just lost Doshin Saito, and all I'm doing is playing with my weapon. All right.
I mean, what the?
All right. Select an officer whose weapon you.
Oh, come on, just get through this.
Really? So like, I don't like how I guess they kind of had to, but they split up the screen. So like, my material is up here, my dude's down there, my weapon slots are down here, but the upgrade's up there.
Yeah, you gotta make the use of those two screens one way or another.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna choose him now. Okay. Let's see. Can I fortify? I can do this one. Okay.
I just pick one to get through this.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going.
We're good.
Okay, so
the Fulawari. And so we're moving on to our story segment, and this is where we're going to cut the video off right here. We're going to save this for the next episode, where we learn more about the Fulawari and what he plans to do now that Doshin's dead. I'm assuming he's going to keep trying to take over the kingdom. That's what Nobunaga usually does.
Yep.
And so we'll move on from there. So far, though, it's been a good experience.
I'm glad you're liking it. This is your first foray into the 3DS gaming world.
But yeah, my first foray is in a very good, well done Musou game in Samurai Warriors Chronicles 3. I like it.
Yeah.
Until next time, everybody.
Peace.
Peace.